All right, we're now in the public comments.
Okay, we have about 6 people signed up to speak. We'll start with Chad Taylor, followed by Nathan Sween and Jack Turnier.
Good evening. What I wanted to talk about today was the water fluoridation in Sacramento and around California. I wanted to know why this is not being addressed by anybody, why it's not being put out in the news, the media is not covering it. It says that the California Governor's Office of Emergency Services exists to enhance safety and preparedness through strong leadership, collaboration, and meaningful relationships. It says our goal is to protect lives and property by effectively providing, preparing, and responding to and recovering from all threats, crimes, hazards, and emergencies. The question I want to ask is, how come none of this is being addressed, and isn't that a threat to everybody's safety? Water fluoridation is known to cause all sorts of diseases, to dumb people down. I want to know why none of this is being talked about. The CDC and vaccine industry have kept all of this from the public and the media when the media knows what's going on. And I know that the mayor knows about this too. And I want to know why it's not being addressed more. And one thing that I wanted to say about fluoride is there are many cities around the country that are taking this out of their city water supply. I wanted to know if Sacramento County and other counties around, what they're doing about this, what they're doing to stop it. I have many news sources that are not coming off of Fox News or CNN or any of those news websites, and I can give you news sources if you'd like to hear them.
All right, Chad, we need your final thought, please.
I'm sorry?
We need your final thought.
Okay. My final thought is on the gun confiscation. I want to know why police officers around the state are going around to people's houses without warrantless searches and taking their guns away when they legally own them. I want to know why they're putting bans on certain weapons, the amount of bullets that you can hold. I want to know why that there are illegally going into people's houses and doing this, and nobody is talking about it.
All right, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Councilmember Cohen.
Just want to let our speaker know on the fluoride issue that this council debated that issue on several occasions, including just, I think, 2 years ago, most recently, and several times before that, and at which time we had this room full of people testifying on the topic. So we have discussed it and made a decision, and we're moving on. Thank you.
All right, our next speaker.
Nathan Sween.
Good evening. Nathan Sween from District 6. I want to talk about Sacramento City Code 8.60.010 hazardous materials. Section A, the release of any hazardous substance or waste is declared to be a public nuisance. Section G, any hazardous substance or waste includes any hazardous substance or hazardous waste as defined in Section 8.64-020 of the City Code. Sacramento City Code 8.64.020. Hazardous substance means any substance or product for which the manufacturer or producer is required to prepare a MSDS or material safety data sheet. For the substance, I have a purchase order for fluorosilicic acid that the city uses to add to the drinking water for water fluoridation. The purchase order is from Solvay Fluorides. And so I went to Solvay Fluorides and I obtained a material safety data sheet for fluorosilicic acid. So right there, just following the city code, you can't put fluorosilicic acid in the water. And going back to 8.60.010, any other hazardous substance, waste, or materials as defined in any state or federal law is also included in that part of the city code. And if you go to Chapter 11, Appendix 10 in the state code, fluorosilicic acid is also listed there as a hazardous waste.
Thanks, Nathan.
Okay, Jack. Following Jack is Ron Emsley, Mary Tapple, and R.